Hey Monica, how are you?
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm great, how about you?
Fantastic.
So I just wanted to ask you, how was your experience here at Mexisoul?
Oh, goodness. That sigh is exactly how it was. I I healed things that I had to heal that I haven't been able to heal on myself. I have been doing a lot of the inner work and I felt like there was something that I just couldn't get past, right? I was already doing introspection, and even though I would cry and I would do the things that I needed to do, right? You do your best, but I felt like there were still things that I couldn't get past, right? I couldn't see. There was blocks. There was whatever you wanted to, however you want to name them. There was something in me that was not allowing me to go deeper into myself. And so I had been called to do ayahuasca about 10 years ago. And then, with life and you have children and kind of, you just don't get around to it. And then I wanted to do this for my birthday and decide that my 40th decade was going to be the decade where I was free of the things that I felt were holding me. So I was going to do another retreat, and then I had two friends that came here and they were like, no, you have to go to Mexisoul. And I was like, okay. So then I looked on the website, they sent it to me, and I saw the horses. And for me, that was it. I didn't really need much else. I was like, with this, I'm on a farm and I get to ride horses. Like, that's all I needed. So I booked it, and it was, the dates aligned. It was like specific. My birthday was on the 6th, and then I was here on the 9th. I was on for the week. And, I felt that because it was my birthday, it was almost like a portal, right? It was a portal that was open for me. So I said, well, this is where I'm going to be. And I booked it, and I said, the hell with everything else. And this is where I'm going, and this is where I came. And I'm so happy that I did. It's really hard to explain the experience of your own personal ayahuasca and your own personal experiences with plant medicine, but I can tell you that being here is what made everything magnificent. The staff, the farm, the horses, the love, the care, the kindness, the warmth, the welcoming. It was like if you were here with family. The food, the food was delicious. And even though, I was prepping since May. And I knew that during the week I still had to continue on that prep, and the food was so filling and so delicious and fresh, and it didn't feel like you needed something else. It was enough. The way that they programmed it, what they feed you, with the love that it's made, you can taste it. You can taste how fresh it is. And I woke up every day, 7 in the morning, even though I was, in ceremony till 4. I would wake up at 7 and go brush the horses and ride them and love on them. And that was, for me, that is another thing of the energetic balance, right? And the fill that I use in the animals, and being able to have access to them and being able to ride them and love on them. So ayahuasca is a fantastic medicine. It's a fantastic magical tool. And like Humberto said, we don't need plant medicine. It's just a tool. But it is the tool that I needed to get past what I needed to get past. It was great experience after great experience. I definitely felt a connection with Gambo. And, some people might not like that poison. But for me, it was like an attack with love. And that sounds, it doesn't sound... Like, doesn't sound normal. What do you mean, an attack with love? Like, who attacks with love? But it was, and it felt that way. And the way that it presents, and, your heart starts beating, and I don't know, you just feel like an overwhelming feeling of love, even though your body's like, oh, what's going on here? So I definitely felt connected to Cambo, and then ayahuasca. Satori, for me, it was great. I definitely would have done ayahuasca again instead of the Satori, but I also felt my mother's voice with Satori. She kept saying, it's okay, I'm here, it's okay, I'm here, and that's what I felt and heard. And then Bufu. Bufu took the chains, the shackles, the handcuffs, and the straitjacket off of me. It helped me process all the sadness that I had, all the cries. I mean, I was crying all week, and not just like, oh, no, I was sobbing my life with these medicines, and Bufu just wrapped it and was like, doo, off to the universe. And I was the universe. I was in the universe. I was one with. And as soon as I finished Bufu, I was relieved. I even felt it in my body. I was just like, everything was gone. I felt an exhale, finally. So if you have any doubts, Humberto says, do it anyway. If you are in between yes and no, do the yes. Book the trip. Invest in yourself, invest in your deeper healing, invest in your elevation, invest in your true intention of what you would like this avatar to be. Because really, that's kind of what we're doing, right? We are avatars having a human experience. So just book it, because you won't regret it, you won't doubt it. But I would absolutely say, if I can recommend anything, make sure you prep with your meals. I didn't have a crazy purge. I wasn't purging through ayahuasca. I wasn't purging through these plant medicines because I had been prepping for so long. I was eating very clean, as vegan as I could, as vegetarian as I could, no sugar, no caffeine. And because of that, I didn't have such a physical experience. I really believe that. And so if I could only recommend one thing, it's preparation for your journey here. Stay disciplined and eat as clean as you can, because then it'll be the experience that you would like, instead of worrying about, oh goodness, what's going to happen? Where is it coming out of? You won't have such a physical experience. It will be everything else that you need. That's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here and for this testimonial. We appreciate you a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.